Alright, let's get going, why don't we? Oh, let's see. What should we use for our start? I don't remember which factions this gets you annoyed with. This one starts you with a couple people, I think. Which I don't want. I don't like hivers. This would get us hostile with the Holy Empire, which I'm kind of okay with. This one would be very interesting to try. We'd start down an arm, so the first priority would be to make enough money to get a new one. We would definitely have to... Hello, Dread. We would definitely have to try to find somebody to scavenge pretty early. This one, a little too easy. I don't like dogs. In this game, to be clear. Outside of game, dogs are worse than cats. I think we'll try out Rock Bottom. Just leave the options alone. Hello, Treebeard. For how it's going, I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. This game always makes characters look really bad. What's this one? Pretty sure that's not something I saved. I have no idea where most of these came from. Like, I'm pretty sure I'd never saved any of these. This one I definitely did, and this one I definitely did. Like, Paladin 144? Yeah, no way. Okay, what race would I even want to be? Definitely not Hive. A little tempting to go with a skeleton. Yeah, I think skeleton's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Go up to here, dogs are worse than cats. They different, but yes. Okay. Heavy weapons, blunt, robotics, minus dodging, minus thievery, minus stealth, minus katanas. This one gets attack, turrets, engineering, and assassination plus. And this one gets a whole bunch of pluses that I don't care about. The minus dodging would actually be a big problem. The basic skeleton. E4 Mark II. Heavy weapons, blunt, robotics. I don't think I care about any of the stats. Like, this would be amazing. Weaponsmithing, armor smithing, engineering. But stealth, thievery, and dodging all be minuses are... I don't think that's a good idea. We're definitely not playing one of the cannibal races. Plus cooking, minus farming. Anyway, I'm not AF, so we're not doing that. Greenlanders are boring. They don't have anything going for them. Scorchlanders... Athletics and stealth pluses are pretty nice. Strength minus is a bit of annoying, but... I don't like hivers. Czech are pretty cool. They get a ton of minuses. I think we're just going to do a skeleton. So all the skeletons have the same downsides, so we'll just pick the one with the most upsides. Except, actually wait. How many hit points do we want? Okay, the base skeleton is 200. And only 3 downsides. They don't have the katana's downside. Problem is, it's going to be hard to get rid of the legs. It's really easy to get rid of legs on a human. To be clear, when I say getting rid of the legs, it's because I'm going to want to put skeleton legs on. Like upgradable ones. Guess we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Which is actually going to be really annoying and hard with only one person. Oh well. So we want the 200 hit points. It looks like the P4 Mark II is strictly worse than the base skeleton. Because they just straight up have 50 less hit points. And an extra downside. So yeah, no. Screamer Mark I has the extra downside. Has some more upsides. It has 200 hit points. And the P4 unit has 150 hit points with a whole bunch of very nice upsides for a worker. I think the basic skeleton is probably going to be our best bet. Okay. That does nothing that matters to me at all. God is nothing. We're not doing that one. This one looks a little weird sometimes. That one's hunched over. No. Let's do... Sure, that one. Folded arms, although he only has one arm, so it looks really weird. Paint him black, because why not? On one hand, I think it'd be funny to be a midget skeleton. I don't think this actually matters in any way in game. Okay, let's be a midget. A very wide midget. Get that head up a little bit. It could be even shorter. One thing that's nice about skeletons, it's really hard to make somebody who actually looks like a human in this editor. But skeletons is less of a problem. Because, well, they're robots. Planning to get rid of the legs anyway, so. This appears to do nothing, so we'll just leave it in the middle. Okay. I do believe that we have our skeleton. And let's, of course, change his name. Oh, let's see. Do I go for serious or silly? Because my immediate first instinct is to call it the Ass Kicker Mark II. I think we'll call it the Ass Kicker Mark II. Alright. Here we are in the Great Desert. Thankfully, we're not going to need any food, which is something I just thought of right now. It would have been a lot harder if we had gone with somebody who wasn't a skeleton, actually. For that very reason. Go me, I guess. So we need to make some kind... Actually, this can be way easier because we're a skeleton. We're going to be severely disliked by certain groups of people. But I don't care about them anyway. It is going to be much harder to get medical supplies. Okay, what are you? Iron? Yes, not interested. Need to find some copper close to some place that we can sell at. Because that'll get us our starting money. Game's running about as well as Kenshi ever runs, which is to say badly. This game has so much potential. And yet... United Hero League. We'll leave them alone. I hope Kenshi 2 is good. Small copper resource, 1 worker, 35% max efficiency. Right beside town. Don't mind if I do. apparently having only one arm does not slow our mining down any. Unfortunately, it doesn't need to slow it down because it's already slow as hell. Just fell on its face, I take it. The game is a small shadow of what was promised. Let's put it that way. And it was it. My brain wants to say 2013 is when it came out in early access. And it performed badly and was buggy then, and it continues to perform badly and re-buggy. Although it's a lot better off than it was back then, partially because I guess now I have an SSD, which makes a big difference. You do not want to have to play Kenshi off of a hard drive. Early food, we would definitely be mining this copper for food. Now instead I'm mining it for medical supplies. And probably I'm going to buy a small building. We'll have to do a little bit of early research probably. Just enough to unlock. Oh, let's see. We're not going to be able to do much smithing or anything like that. But we're going to need to do some early combat training. And I would like to acquire a training helper. Although we're going to be not doing that the same way I did last time around. We'll grab somebody out in the desert and beat them up till they fall over. Swap their weapons. I need to be able to get a training weapon somewhere. Yeah, this game was in the very first round of Steam Greenlight. Which is a name that people probably hardly even remember. But back before Steam started allowing just anything on the store, they had a little program called Steam Greenlight that was for indie games. A whole bunch of indie games would try to list themselves on Steam, and then people would vote for which ones they liked the best, and those would be actually allowed on Steam to be sold in early access. Back then, they were still promising that you'd be able to join factions and fight massive battles and things like that. There was a mass combat skill listed on this page. Grayed out, of course. It wasn't implemented yet. Of course, it never was implemented. Well, I see loot over here. We'll leave the meat. Okay, they must have took his weapon off him already. Darn. Alright. Let's go into town and let's find some place to sell this shit. I think we're at Trader's Edge. Well, I guess I could look at the map and find out really quickly. No, we're not at Trader's Edge. Okay. We are at heft. Yeah, right over here is the travel gear shop. Unfortunately, it's nighttime. Which means the shops are going to be closed. The only shops that'll be open are the bars, and I don't really care to bother with them. So we'll wait outside the travel gear shop. We'll sell our stuff there, and then... Anyway. One problem this game has... I don't know how this turned into problems with Kenshi, the stream, but... Look at that tower. It is not straight. Look at this tower. It is not straight. Look at these walls. They didn't even try to make sure that that gap wouldn't be there. All of the towns and stuff are just kind of plopped down in the editor and called good enough. I put more effort than this into my little settlements that I build whenever I build one. And that's with me being unable to change the terrain. They could edit the terrain however they wanted. They just basically didn't. Just some things like that are so sloppy and poorly done. It annoys me. Most of these buildings are just place buildings with prefab interiors. They didn't bother to make unique interiors for anything. I mean, sure, it's small indie company, yeah, all that stuff, but you could put a little more work into it than that. Must sell these bolts, I don't want them. Okay, Thieves' Backpack is tempting. It doesn't have any downsides, except the -2 combat skill bonus, but that's like nothing. Costs a lot, though. We can't afford it. Alright, well. Go back out to the front gate and see if there's any loot left on the ground. Indeed there is. Okay, I think I looted all these already. Looks like somebody's sandals got dumped there. Technically, we should probably be able to take those sandals without anybody carrying. But I'm not going to trust it right now. Looks like we'll have another trip worth of stuff out here anyway. Assuming they don't respawn before I get back. Okay. Clothing shop. Doesn't have anything I care about. Right now, anyway. Farm shop, I'm not interested in. We could spend 4,000 to buy a small residential building. Which I probably should do. But I don't know if I want to buy it in this town is the thing. Yeah. Go to the Tech Hunter Armory. Okay, it's probably not a good idea to kick his ass. Or try to anyway, considering he has high level guards. These claws aren't actually worth all that much. But they are just laying right there, so we might as well grab them. I don't really care about the blueprints this time around. I can't really use them anyway. But anyway, we now have 7,000. So, take a look at the tech tree. I don't remember where I don't remember where training weapons come in. Like what all has to be researched first. Meat's not worth picking up to sell. Okay, we can't wear boots anyway, so it's not worth picking those up. I think we've looted all the skimmers. Let's just double check real quick. Okay, sure looks like it. All right. Let's go back to the travel goods store. And let's buy ourselves a skeleton repair kit or two. We can afford a decent one. Probably just one of the cheapest variety we can get. Ah, there's the idiot we need to talk to. Okay. These backpack is 5,000. Well, these is 3,000. We can't buy a full-up skeleton repair kit. We can get an authentic skeleton repair kit. Quote, end quote. Which is very low quality, but will allow ourselves to heal through emergencies. Don't think there's anything else here I need right now. At least nothing that I'm willing to pay for. Alright. Now, we've got a way to carry stuff we get. Our combat stats are absolutely, completely abysmal. So, we need to acquire more money. And we also need to acquire a way to get our stats up some. And more money will lead to the way to get our stats up. So what I'm hoping to do, buy a building somewhere. Don't know where. But somewhere we'll buy a building. We'll build a Mark 1 research bench. We'll do as little research as I can get to unlock training weapons. And the ability to make training weapons. And then we'll gather some materials. We'll craft ourselves a training katana. And probably a pair of martial artist spines. And then we'll go out into the desert. Beat the shit out of some poor unsuspecting bandit. Or find a pre-beaten up bandit. Either one is fine. Which means we're going to have to buy a medical kit or two, probably. And a little bit of food. Keep our bandit healthy. And then we will give them a training katana. And proceed to engage in combat training out somewhere in the middle of the desert where hopefully we won't be interrupted. And that should get us our first bunch of combat experience. Once we've got a bunch of combat experience, then we can go forth into the world and hopefully not get killed. Ideally, you also need to do something about that missing arm. So that's going to require a visit to Black Desert City together with a bunch of money. While we're there, we can probably loot I'm not really interested in the ancient workshops because I'm not planning to build a base. I think there's an ancient armory there in the... I think there's an ancient armory near there somewhere. That might get us a good weapon. But then again, if we go for unarmed, we don't need a good weapon. I don't know. Martial arts can be pretty OP in this game. But so are high-end weapons and armor, so I don't know. I have to think about it. Depends if you find anything particularly awesome. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have went for a skeleton. I did not think about how easy it was going to be not having to eat. Because we would have had to sink a lot of the weapon. Or not a lot of the... All the money that we made, that we put into this backpack, we probably would have had to sink into food instead. Although medical supplies would have been a little easier to get. Oh well. I'm not even sure what this belt slot is for. I don't think I've ever seen any armor that goes into it. Don't know if there's any items that can go in there or not. Or if it's just another example of something that was meaningful once upon a time and never actually got a system dedicated to making it do its thing. Maybe they fully intended to have different belts available at some point and never did it. Oh well. That or it might be intended as inventory slots you can use for really small items, but I've never seen anything ever go into there, so I don't know. We're up to 6 athletics, 15 laboring. Kind of surprising, we haven't done any real running around yet. Starving vagrants. Well, I smell equipment. If they tie the gate guards on. It looks like they aren't going close to the gate guards, alright. Darn. I was hoping they'd go try to tie the gate guards on and then we could loot them. If it was like 1 or 2 of those guys, it would probably be... Oh. They've run into some UC Samurai. Get ourselves a bit of armor, a pair of pants, a weapon. Another differenter weapon. That's a better pair of pants than the other one. Let's see, this is Rusting Blade. They're both Rusting Blade. Why do they look different? This one's a better quality one. Okay, I think we've got the best gear these guys had to offer. I mean, if you want to fight, I'll fight. Get a little tiny bit of practice in. Not necessarily with the kind of weapon I want to use in the end, but... Oh, it's got a spiked club. Point 14, point 20. Yeah, you know what? We should run around and take the weapons from all these guys, now that I think about it. Doesn't matter if I want them or not. I can sell them. At least all the smaller ones that I can take. And we probably should take most of their clothing to sell as well. How much is this worth to sell? 26. Okay, this stuff is not worth taking. Here, give me your weapon, dude. Go. Oh, this idiot wants to fight again? I mean, sure. I'm not averse to the idea. See if we can get a little bit of combat training in. Our melee attack is up to a whole 2 points. Probably because somehow these guys are even more pathetic than I am. Okay, we didn't take any damage. We got a little bit of saleable loot. Fortunately, all the local shops are closed. there a weapons store around here somewhere? There's a ranger shop. I've never really used ranged weapons in this game. They were added relatively late. The general shop up there on the hill. Okay, there's gotta be a weapon store somewhere. Clothing shop, armor shop. Faction headquarters. Nobi thieves, but we need 10k to get into there. I don't think this place has a weapon shop. Alright. That's a bit disappointing, honestly. Let's just go into the armory. Okay. These don't sell for very much. We can sell him some copper for a little more. And that gets us to almost 3k. Tempted to buy a nice plate jacket if they have one. They've got a high grade one for 8,000. Or a standard grade for about 4,000. Wow. Clearly more copper mining is required. There's more starving vagrants. We're in a fight with slave hunters. Okay. You better not be coming to attack me. They are. Okay. I don't appreciate being attacked. Thank you. Let's see. Unfortunately, I think the only solution to this is to draw them off. Okay. Well, screw you too. I do not want to engage in a 2v1 fight. But it looks like we're going to be stuck in one. Come on. Oh, hey. Go me. They can't put boots on me, therefore they can't put shackles on me. Sucks to be you. Well, the good thing about that skeleton repair kit. I'm sure we got a little bit of combat. They stole my weapon, bastards. Not that it was a particularly good weapon in the first place, but hey, principle of the thing. I was hoping to lead them out and run them into a group of skimmers. Like these manhunters who are currently fighting a skimmer and getting their asses kicked. This actually looks like some excellent looting. Here, I'll trade you armor. Yep, they're gonna chase after me and I don't like that, so let's run. Damn it. Okay, why are we not moving very quickly? Oh, we're encumbered, that's why. Alright, that sucks. Hey. Oh, I see. They have special prisoner shackles. Hey, you stole my armor, you scumbag. That's not very nice of you. Never mind the fact that I stole that armor from you in the first place. But anyway. Well, I guess we're going to learn lockpicking. That is assuming that they repair us. Which might not happen. Yeah. Unfortunately, no, our injuries are getting better. Okay, good. At least they didn't take our skeleton repair kit. So we will be able to engage in repairs. Although that's definitely going to be put a limit on our toughness training. Because unfortunately, they won't heal us. But anyway. We'll not be able to use the slave method for toughness training. It just will not work. Yeah, it's a pretty high level lock in this cage. Actually here. Let's unlock the shackles first. That's a much higher chance. We're going to come out of this with a pretty reasonable lockpick skill. Okay, good. That's unlocked. Now... we still have enough money, we could buy another repair kit. Surprised they didn't take my backpack. But I'm glad they didn't, because I really needed the stuff that was in there. Namely this. I'm glad I have the mod installed that allows me to attempt lockpicking any lockpick though. Any lock though. Because in the vanilla game you wouldn't even be able to attempt to pick this. Also, in a case of clearly somebody didn't care about their job very much, here we have a wall that goes right through the middle of this cage. Quality control. What is it? Oh well. Small indie team, yeah. Problem is, I've seen indie games made by similarly small teams that actually had attention to detail applied to them, damn it. But, unfortunately, there is no other game quite like this one. So you have to put up with all of its weird warts and wrinkles. Anyway. We're up to 1% chance to pop the lock. And we're healing reasonably quickly. Let's see. Okay, we can escape now. We're up to lockpicking 20. I have like 0% chance of being able to sneak out of here. Apparently I can try to loot the guy without actually leaving the cage. This is amazing. Am I gaining thievery XP? Doesn't look like it. Weird. But anyway. I think he just decided it was time to wake up. There is virtually a 0% chance to be able to sneak out of here during the daytime. Let's see if I can get some stealth levels by sneaking around in small circles over here. Okay, we're at 12% of the way to the first level. 14%. Okay, so this is very slow. There's some clothing in here. Standard grade samurai cloth pants. Yes, please. Nothing in the weapon cabinet. Well, I've succeeded in phasing into the wall. Okay. That got me at least a little bit of toughness, hopefully. Yeah, we're up to toughness 18. Okay, that's great. We're going to run out of repair kits now, though. That's really turbo bad. Okay, we need to bust out without getting caught. I'm going to do a dumb and try to pick this lock and then try to get into one of these cages closer to the door. When old dumbass goes to bed, I can book it out of here. Or see if I can just sneak directly out. It'd be interesting if I could go straight from the one cage to the other. But I don't think it'd be plausible. Oh, damn it. They took my fancy new pants. Well, I'll have to see if we can grab those back on the way out. Yeah, this is a huge problem. Okay. Yay, lock has been picked. Now. Let's see if we can worm our way out of here. Nope, you didn't see anything. Fortunately, that does mean we have to restart the lockpicking process. But hopefully when he goes to sleep tonight, we can get across to just outside somewhere and over to this place where we can buy another skeleton repair kit, because we do have enough money for that. Barely. Assuming we can make it out the door. Because if we don't, this little countdown is going to be a serious problem. On the plus side, we're lockpicking 30 already. If we can get ourselves fixed up, that'll be extremely helpful. Then we need to do sneak training. Okay, so we can't get out until nighttime, which is fast approaching. Hopefully everybody goes to sleep. And then we can bust out. Damn it, they relocked. Screw you. Screw you very much. At least the prisoner shackles are still unlocked. We need to ditch those before we make a serious escape attempt. Yeah, it's a huge problem. What's our stats? Lockpick 33. Like normal prisoners, they'll heal. But skeletons, they don't keep repair kits on them, and that's an issue. Turns out. Okay, come on, it's getting pretty late. You guys can go to bed now, please. Close up shop, go to sleep. Okay, he went to sleep, however the guard's still there. Shit. Um, I don't think we're going to be able to make it out of here because our injuries are too bad. What's our KO point? Negative 23. Okay, we're almost there already. Yep, we're not going to be able to make it out. Yep. Although technically we're dying, somehow we're still lockpicking. Interesting and weird bug. Selected character is unconscious, but he's still lockpicking. Alright. Let's go back to our farthest back autosave and see where that puts us. Here, mining copper. Your inventory. It's our money. 1400. Okay, this is before we did a whole bunch of looting, but we didn't make much money. Oh, right there's that group of warrior columns that ran into the group of what's-its over there. No, wait, that's a different group. Okay. Yeah, note to self, we're going to need a lot of repair kits if we ever get into that situation again. We need to keep them all, or we are turbo screwed. No, I did not make it out. I reloaded a previous save because we actually died. I ran out of medical supplies, and they didn't have any for skeletons, so my character died while trying to lockpick. Unfortunately, that does mean we no longer have 18 toughness. We now have 1 toughness. I think I'm going to have to... Okay, we need to make some more money so I can buy at least a few repair kits. And I need to train my sneak up a lot. Somehow. Because I need to get into a ruin or something where I can acquire more skeleton repair kits readily. And I need to get all that lockpicking back again. Because I'm back to 1 lockpicking. And of course I want to buy some armor. Problem is, buying armor is risky this early. There's a lot of ways to lose it. I'm probably not going to actually spend any money on armor. Also because sneak is a bit of a problem. I would like to get to Black Desert City and get a thief arm. And Black Desert City is probably a good place to go looting. Bunch of nobles. We might end up trying to loot an ancient workshop just for the stuff to sell. But anyway. For now, each one of these is 168 copper, or 168 coins. Copper is by far the best early source of money that I've ever found. Looting is by far the worst because unless you get equipment for yourself that you can use, there's a lot of reasons not to loot. It just does not pay out. The crap that your common weak bandits will have on them is worth way less than a single unit of copper. And is way bulkier. Speaking of bulkier, I should probably fill my inventory up with copper completely and then run around for a while. See if I can get my strength trained up a little bit. Problem is, it's going to take quite a while to fill my inventory up. And also, it's going to be really hard to run away from anything if you do that. Oh well. Getting there. I think we'll fill up another vertical row and then we'll go sell. Laboring's up to 20. Although honestly it's not that useful of a skill for what we're planning to do. It will be useful early on for the mining, I guess. Unfortunately, you don't gain strength while you're doing this. Although it'd make perfect sense to have this be a strength gain, it just isn't. Oh well. At least this isn't mining in RuneScape. I may have mentioned before that I started playing that game again recently. My character has level 88 mining. It is my highest skill. I was like level 87 or something when I played. I want to say 6 years ago. I think was the last time I played previously. But I don't think it's quite that long, probably more like 5. Either 5 or 6 years ago. Anyway. So I was 87 then, and I just hit 88 last night. While sitting back and reading a book. And according to my calculations, it'll take me about 2 more weeks to hit 89. Week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. At my current pace. And that's not even close to... So I'm playing after streams? A little bit. I decided that I might as well pick up something I can do while I'm watching YouTube and reading. So, grinding skills sounds like a perfectly reasonable thing to do, and then sometimes if I need something I can insert in between stuff like that. Like say, when I'm gone on a trip for Thanksgiving and can't stream. Which, by the way, I am going to be gone on a trip for Thanksgiving and won't be able to stream. I will have something to do. but it is definitely absurdly grindy. I think level 92, is it? Is famously halfway to the level cap of 99. And I am a long ways away from 92. I think it's 92. You know what? I'm going to actually just go ahead and check. $92 is half the XP required to get to level 99. Okay. So now we have 4,400. I'm going to keep making a little bit more money because I want to buy a proper skeleton repair kit, not the El Cheapo one. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go straight to Black Desert City. See if I can get myself an arm. Anyway, the good news is I got it to run quite well on Steam Deck. Although I don't generally play it that way because I'm just kicking back in my chair watching something on the computer, I might as well use the big computer. That way I can just kind of leave one hand lazily hang off the edge of the desk while I'm otherwise engaged. But anyway. What is this up here? Oh, that's... I think that's one of the... Yeah, that's the slaver work camp. That's not to say everything there is to do in that game is all AFK, half AFK grinding. Because there's plenty of active things to do. It's just that there's a lot of half AFK grinding available. Okay, that city over there. I do not remember what it is. Oh wait, is that? I think that's Trader's Edge. Yeah. And Hang. They're basically the same city. Trader's Edge is a little outpost attached to the edge of Hang. Once again, buildings that aren't straight, walls that nobody put any real effort into. Like, look at that. Why? Why would you do this? Like, ignore the Z fighting. Just why? It's very obvious whoever put this together just didn't give a shit. Oh well. Oh. So close to greatness. It's little things like that that make me quietly lose hope for Tenchi 2, which supposedly they're working on right now. Which is supposed to fix all the pathfinding bugs in Kenshi 1. Guess we'll see. Oh, it's not just that city. It's all the cities. Every single city in the entire game has problems like that. They put cities on these big outcrops. Well, that's not one. That's something else. They put cities on top of these big fancy outcrops and stuff, and they look cool from a distance, and you get close and you realize, oh yeah, whoever put these walls together didn't give a shit. And look, all the buildings are set askew, and it looks like everything was just kind of placed on top of the train with no... Which, okay. Small Milo rant here. You want your cities that you build in a video game to look like they were built around the terrain. Because if they don't look like they were built around the terrain, then they look like the train was built around the city. And that is not how things work in the real world. However, humans don't just slap down their stuff on top of whatever random ass terrain they have and call it good. They will modify the terrain to suit. Because, shock and surprise, nobody likes their floors to sit at an angle. And once you walk up and down an area for a few enough times, you kind of want it to be level. So you dig dirt out of one area, and you dump it in another area, and next thing you know, you have a relatively level area. And if it's not level enough to do that, then you put in stairs and things like that. But you don't just slap it down on a desert ridge and call it a day. And that is universally what the devs of this game have done with structures. They just slapped them down on whatever terrain they had available. Edited it a little bit to have a road running through it, maybe. Where by road they mean a track of slightly different colored dirt and an indicator to the Pathfinder to say run through here. It is very poorly done in a lot of ways. I may have mentioned this already. But I put more effort... Okay, which arm am I missing? Okay. A right arm should be good. Is there anything even slightly inside my price range? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're going to go make a bunch of money. Yeah. Here's a standard quality left arm. That's 7,000. It's more than, well, not more than, but around twice what we have. I'd like to have a thief's arm. And right. Don't actually see a right thiefed arm anywhere in here. Which is distressing. Oh well. Let's go do some stealth training in the worst possible place to do it. Right over here, there is a workshop. I think. And there's hostile skeletons around that. That should give us a... Yeah, right there it is. Oops. Right there it is. So as long as we're careful not to get into trouble, that should be a reasonable place to go train sneak. Speaking of which, there's an iron spider right there. Rather not tie him on if I don't have to. A lot of these iron spiders are inoperable, but there are some that are running still. Okay. Stealth is at 78. Okay. This is reasonable-ish, albeit slow. Ready to train. Go ahead and crank our stealth up a little bit. Oh, no, run away. We were shot in the head. Okay, note to self, do not go around that corner even if it does raise your experience. There be skeletons on that there harpoon turret. Good news is, we're up to stealth 4. And the other good news is, we don't have to worry overly much about getting rained on. Because we are a strong, independent skeleton, and we don't have to worry about no money. Or rain. Or anything else like that. Except getting our asses kicked, which hurts a lot. Run away, run away! I may have made a mistake. I think we're probably dead. There's a chance we won't be. Yeah, recovery coma. Alright. And there's a dumbass right there. Go away. This is getting better, but I don't know if it's going to get better fast enough. But it's also getting worse. Well, we're probably going to have to reload save. Because I accidentally clicked too far around the corner and ran into there instead of out. That's also why being on fastest speed is probably not the best idea. But if we can get injured, if we can get uninjured enough to play dead, and then get ourselves patched up, and then hopefully run away before he catches us, we'll be fine. Although we only have a little tiny bit of repair kit left. I'll have to go back to Black Desert City and buy another repair kit. Okay. We're getting worse, as in the red bar is getting farther in the negative, but also the gray bar is still healing. So it's kind of a race between whether we hit 0 before we get too far into the red, and therefore have to reload a previous autosave. Nope, nope. Okay. We're doomed. Okay. Note to self. Don't run around the corner by accident. As tempting as it may be. Just stay right over here where you can get stealth levels quickly. Run away! Run away! No, run away! Don't stop to fight. Run away, you fool. Doesn't matter if they're faster than you. If we're far enough away, they'll turn around and run back. See? We're in the same damn situation, but we have a lot more gray bar than what we had the last time around. So this time we'll be fine. He should have ran away long before we got way out here. What the hell? Oh well, we'll be fine. I think. Actually, no, we might not be fine. I don't know if we have enough repair kit to get our chest healed up. Problem is, they always heal in order, top to bottom. You can't say, look, I know stomach is bad, but I want chest healing first, please. Okay, anyway, we're almost back up on our feet. The good news is we have 25 stealth. Oh. Okay, we're not being chased, so we're good. And we do have enough repair kit to get chest from... Okay, good. We couldn't fully repair it, but we could partially repair it. Now, this asshole who was over here run away? Or is he still there? He's still there. Now, the problem is... our stealth is greatly reduced by our injuries. We probably shouldn't hang around here. We should instead head back to Skeleton Ton and get ourselves healed up. So back to Black Desert City we go. Now we find out how much it costs to get repaired at the robotics workshop. $1,000 cats. Okay. Wait. Scumbag. You said it'd be 1,000 cats. It was 2,000 cats to get repaired on the repair bed. Okay. Wow. We'll come out of this fully repaired anyway. And we'll have enough for another session should we need it. And hopefully we can get some loot out of that place eventually. Or a place like it. I think there's a ancient... we're gonna call it up here somewhere. There's an iron spider that just got killed. Let's go loot it. There we go. Wait. Oh, screw you. That was my stuff. Damn it. Alright, screw it. Let's just go back to here. Alright. I say that was my stuff because I accidentally right-click and put stuff into that machinery. And then they got really pissy when I tried to take it back out. Uh-oh. Sneak off. Run on. Go fast that direction. Okay, are we still being chased? Doesn't look like it. Hello, Iron Spider. Would really rather not tango with you, but you're slow enough we can probably get away if we have to. We're gaining stealth very quickly right here. We're up to 25, 26, 27, 28. Uh-oh. We've been noticed. Sneak off. Run away. Sneak on. Return. The reason why we're getting stealth right there so fast is because there's lots of enemies nearby. Again. Nope, they definitely spotted me. Run. Run away. Run away. Run away. For bloodthirsty skeletons. Okay, there they turned around, ran back. It used to be that the bonus from lots of enemies nearby was even higher than what it is now. There was one notable occasion where in the swamps over here somewhere, I think it is. I think it's actually over here. There's an ancient lab that's sunken a good bit into the water, and it's full of blood spiders. Which are nasty little, despite their name, four-legged creatures who will happily kill you. But anyway, they're all inside, and I was outside. So it turns out that they couldn't get through the door very easily, particularly if I stayed away from the door, and I could just sneak my group right outside there. And I didn't realize at first, but I got up close to it. It was like, oh, blood spiders inside. Let's sneak. Because, duh, I don't want the blood spiders to see me and come after me, just in case there's an opening besides the door. So, I ordered my guy to sneak, or my guys. And we snuck like halfway around the building. Damn you, go away. Up to 35 stealth, you shouldn't even be able to detect me. Anyway. Like it snuck like halfway around the building. And then I realized, hey, my stealth level says 98. There was like 20 or 30 blood spiders just on the other side of a wall from me. And the enemies nearby stealth modifier was just stacking so much that I rocketed up to almost max stealth in instants. Like literally it was less than 2 minutes. Anyway, I'm up to 42, 43 stealth already. Make that 44. We're going to get quite high stealth quite quickly. Oh, that guy spotted us. Let's run away. Run away. Run away. Okay. They've stopped chasing. Nope, nope. He's definitely coming for us. So anyway, needless to say, that character never really... The characters I had along on that trip anyway, never really had any stealth issues. Okay, we are definitely not trying to fight this guy. He is heavily armed with a heavy weapon and middling stats that are still far too powerful for me. 45 stealth. Really good spot to be in. We're up to 47 now. 48. 49. 50. So as far as I can tell, experience for stealth is based on, are there enemies nearby? Are you moving? And that's about it. I'm not sure what, if anything else, affects it. Let's see if it actually says in here. Aided by, okay, hindered by, that's fine. I don't really care about any of that stuff. What I want to know is using stealth mode with enemies around. Yeah. They don't really tell you any more detail than that. And I think more enemies... Well, I don't think it's actually enemies around that determine it. Whoa, nope, that was bad. I think it's NPCs in general around. So they don't have to be actively hostile. But I'm not sure if you get a bonus if they are actively hostile. Oh. There we go. Somebody's fighting over there. Get a little closer and see if we can figure out who was fighting who. Looks like an iron spider. Got a broken Model 30 there. They got his ass kicked. Iron spider is definitely dying. Okay. Oh. There he is. I can hardly see these guys against this background. Run away, run away. Grab some quick repairs. Our poor skeleton repair kit is getting pretty beat up. Thing is, I know there's a lot of skeleton repair kits in there, and if you can get high enough sneak, you can literally just run right past those guys without them ever noticing. Okay, there's got to be somebody out here just hanging around where it keeps detecting us. There he is. Go inside. See if we can lure that asshole away so that we can use our sneaking spot. Actually, maybe if we go around to the other side, that might be a better idea. Oh, run away. Run away. He's got level 60 heavy weapon skill. That's bad. Okay. Don't see him around. Somebody's right over there. There he is. Okay. I don't believe I've seen this one before. Here we have a roof from one of those ancient ruin warehouse things with nothing holding it up. Alright, moving on. Help! Help! He's after me! Okay, stop chasing, he's hanging out over there. So technically, we have a bit of solid terrain between us and him. As if that's gonna help. Spoiler, it won't. Get this idiot led over to this side of the area. And then let's go way out of row. Oh, hello. Oh, actually, wait, I got a great use for you. Here. You, me, and Mr. Dumbass are gonna become great friends. Don't really care which one of you kills the other. There. No, go back and get Mr. Dumbass. There you go. Good job. Now please kill each other. I'd really like the heavy weapon if I could get it. Ideally, the Iron Spider would kill the skeleton. Okay. I do not have anything even slightly worthy of going to kick this guy's ass. Damn. He's really beat up, though. Unfortunately, he has a skeleton repair kit on him, so... Oh, wait. The spider revived. Okay. Now... Yeah, he's dead. Let's lure the Iron Spider away. And then we'll sneak back there and loot him. Because he's got a pretty reasonable weapon on him, I think. Okay. We'll just go way out around. Because that's a reasonable thing to do. I definitely did not make friends with the spider. The spider is very much my enemy. Ah, shit. He's up on his feet and repairing himself. Hey, spider. Booter. I need your help, bro. Damn, he killed the spider again. Here. Damn it. He's repairing himself. That's illegal. That spider is definitely down. Damn it. Well, there's not much hope of looting him now. Not unless I got a whole bunch of assassin XP from somewhere. But anyway, we're at stealth 61. $62. 63. Yeah, trying to attack that guy would be a very bad idea. He has much higher combat skills than I do. I have very minimal medical supplies or repair supplies. And he has a very good weapon, comparatively. Probably not actually that high a quality, but it's, let's put it this way, it's not rust colored. Whereas I have no weapon, no skills, except stealth, which is now up to 67. Make that 68. I really want to get my stealth up to 90. But that's going to take quite a while. 69. Nice. Reminds me of a story I heard. I guess his nephew was telling him that somehow the number 69 came up. And the kid said nice. And he's like, you're too young for that, kid. Kinda, you know. And then the kid solemnly informed him that 69 is a nice number, but nobody knows why. But yep, kid, nobody knows why. At least not, hopefully none of your little friends do. Anyway. Hmm, 73. We can get to the 80s and or 90s with our stealth skill. There's a reasonable chance that, at night anyway, we'll be able to sneak up inside this area and loot it, even with it being teeming with skeletons. If we get to the high 90s, we can probably sit there and lockpick a chest while they're sitting right beside us, walk past us, look directly at us, etc. Lockpicking is going to be non-trivial, though. I'd like to get a pair of stealth legs, but getting rid of our current legs is going to be non-trivial. Probably just settle for a thief arm. 75. 76. Our experience gain is definitely slowed down. Largely because our level is getting higher. I highly doubt we're going to get into the high 90s simply because of how long it would take. I don't remember what level it was that I got my dodge to with my martial arts character in the last Kenshi run. But it was in the 90s and it took so long to grind it up. It was not worth it. Admittedly, he was very good at dodging. Okay, we're at 78. About to say 77 and then it changed. I think we'll get to like 85 or so and then test the defenses. I would like to train up my assassination skill, but against these guys is probably not a good idea. 79. Just got detected there because I moved the mouse a little too far. Although definitely having the mouse not follow your character is making this a lot easier to not run out too far. 80. This is definitely the riveting gameplay here. And this is why I'll probably never try to stream RuneScape. Because you think this is boring. Although admittedly, that's not the entire game. Otherwise I wouldn't play it. I just do the boring parts because I want bigger number, I guess. Bigger number good. And then when I actually want to do something actively, there is some interesting things to do. Or at least other boring things to do to change it up a little bit. But anyway. We're up to 82. Let me check something here. Their skills are all in the 35 range. I'm not sure. Perception that helps detect, I think. Perception is otherwise useless though. It's not even listed for them on their stat thing. I'm not sure what their perception is. Hopefully it's low. Alright, let's kick it down to slow speed and let's go find out if this idiot's gonna shoot us. We come around the corner all the way. Nope. Okay, unfortunately it's 0% chance to go clobber this idiot if we try to do that. Otherwise I would definitely go try to clobber him. So we need to go find somebody who is clobberable. Also it's daylight, which means that not a great time to go exploring up there. %0 chance to pick the lock on that. This is where we're going to get our lockpick training in. Oh. Yellow, Red. Okay, we're detected. Run away, run away. At least we didn't get shot. Okay, but the good news is we can sneak in there even during the daylight and not run into serious issues. But we should go back to doing more stealth training until night. And then we'll go try to pick a lock. We should get into at least the mid-80s this way. Let's see, today's Thursday. That idiot has his crossbow trained on us, despite the fact that we are supposedly hidden out of his view. Oh, run away. Well, it's night now. No. How dare you? Alright. We took a little bit of damage, I think. Not enough to matter. Let's drop back down to slow speed and see if we can sneak in. Now, what I want to do is get to this chest and start unlocking it. The problem with that is that there's a really good chance we'll be detected still, even at Sneak 84. Alright. 0.9% chance to unlock. Once we start adding some weight to our character, though, our stealth is going to drop off a cliff. What's my endgame goal? Taking over an organization? See how tough I can get with a single character, I guess. I don't know how long I'll play this. I don't know how long I'll play this character. I decided to play Kenshi on a whim today. I was looking at the list of things to play and it's like, you know what, let's play a little Kenshi. So we'll see where we get. And if we don't get anywhere, then, well, we don't get anywhere. I've already gone way off the plan I had before I got started, though. Because my plan was to build a mini base in town, enough to unlock training weapons, and then go find a helpful individual out in the desert to train with. Okay. Need to be ready to run because it's getting to be daylight. Our lockpicking is up to 6. Well, it's actually up to 9, but with our adjustments, it's up to 6. Okay. The instant we get detected, we need to pause and run. I'd like to open this chest, and hopefully it's got something good in it, like a skeleton repair kit, because I really need one of those. Got samurai leg plates, specialist grade. Well, those aren't going to help our stealth very much. Matter of fact, they're going to absolutely ruin our stealth, so we better not wear those. The power cores are good to sell. Matter of fact, all this stuff's good to sell. Okay, let's leave. Go back to Black Desert City and sell this shit before we get too much weight on us. Hopefully this will allow us to buy a thief arm. Replace our missing bits. Okay. You are going to pay us 3,231 for each one of these. That's a lot of money. We now have 19,000. Can we get a right thief arm? Do you think? I want a thief arm because I want to be able to pick locks better. And most of these are not going to help us with that at all. There's a left thief arm. There's another left thief arm. And another left thief arm. I think it's thief arm that only comes in one variant by default. But I have a mod that's supposed to add the variant that's missing. And I know I've had both left and right thief arms in the past using this set of mods. Unfortunately. Okay. You have a right skeleton arm, masterwork quality. Minus 10% lockpicking, minus 10% thievery, plus 25% dexterity, minus swimming. That's probably our best bet. Can we afford it? 18,000, 19? Yeah, we can afford that. Other options do we have? ALR series arm. It's actually got lesser downsides. More upsides, but lesser ones. Wow, the difference between masterwork and specialist is huge on those downsides. There's nothing we're going to be able to do about the minus 25 swimming. I think it's the right arm we need. Industrial lifter arm. That is right on the edge of costing too much. I think we're just going to buy the basic skeleton arm. We can get it in masterwork, so the downsides are relatively low. That KLR series masterwork arm, how much is that? 32,000. Yeah, okay, no thanks. We'll buy the basic arm. Damn you! I forgot they reversed that stupid UI. Please tell me you'll buy this back for full price. No, you won't. Screw you. Okay. When was the last autosave? There wasn't. There was a quick save. Damn it, we're gonna have to go loot more shit because it's a specialist. Do they have a lower quality thief arm? Like just a standard quality? There's a high quality one for 12,000. We don't even have that though. I do want to keep these samurai leg plates because they're good armor. Like really good armor. Oh well, back to go find another chest to loot. I forgot that they showed the arms backwards. Which makes a certain amount of sense, but also is low. Stay away from me, please. Okay, it is peak daytime. This is a really bad time to attempt to go in there again. Let's just go ahead and see if we can get some more stealth training in. We're at 85 now. We'll probably go up the other set of stairs this time. There's more stuff up that side. And then there's another ancient workshop somewhere to the south, and I think somewhere to the north there's a armory. Not sure where I got 3 toughness. Must have got hit somewhere. But anyway, I need torso armor yet. And I can't decide whether or not I want a weapon, or whether I want to go unarmed. If I can find a really good weapon, we'll go with a weapon. If I can't, then we might just go unarmed. And I probably should buy a house somewhere so I can build a few storages to dump things. Because trying to keep everything in your own inventory is, well, problematic. If you want to do any stealth or anything like that, then you need to lighten your load. Or just have monstrous strength so that your encumbrance is low. Which admittedly, some strength training would not be a bad thing. Problem is it just takes forever. Unless we get a heavy weapon. Which actually, that's a good argument for trying to get a heavy weapon. Would be then we could do strength training. Trying to train assassin is going to be really hard too. Because if like we had high assassin, we could just go conk these skeletons over the head and take their stuff. Which would be extremely helpful. Anyway, we're up to 88 stealth now. That's really good. I'd like to get rid of our other arm and both of our legs. If I could get enough money together to replace them. Because then we could put things like scout legs and get insane run speed. However, for a human, getting rid of your legs is really easy. You just don't wear shoes and you run around out here in Black Desert for a little while. And your feet melt off. Once you take enough foot injury, then you can just lay around until they deteriorate off the rest of the way. But depending on your game settings. Okay, Ancient Science book, we'll take that. There is a skeleton right there beside us. This is the power of high-level sneak. We need to be careful, though. When it hits daytime, we're definitely going to want to be away from here. Specialist quality toothpick. We'll grab that to sell. Robotic components sell well. Metal plate's just a lot of weight for no great gain. Our lack of an arm is not helping us with our lockpicking. this is a level 74 lock. That was only a level 50 lock. It always annoyed me slightly that that guy ran off, pushed us out of the way as he ran through and didn't even notice us. High level stealth is insane. He might have noticed us if there was light. Okay, he's suspicious. Okay, there he isn't anymore. I've got my finger hovering over the pause button, so if anybody notices us, I can hammer that and then decide where I'm going to run to get out of here. Because getting involved in combat is a bad idea. Probably don't want to get caught in here at all. Hopefully we can open this container yet and leave for the day. Go sell, maybe buy an arm. Ideally a masterwork quality thief arm, but don't hold your breath. Okay. The firing of the thing there just scared the crap out of me. They just murdered an iron spider. Iron spider might have some stuff to be worth grabbing, but it'll all be raw material kind of stuff. Iron plates. Circuits, that kind of thing. Okay, it's daylight. We need to be out of here. God damn it. I'm gonna pick this lock if I can. Okay. We're up to level 23 lockpicking, which gives an effective level of 16 according to this. Thief arm will improve that a lot. But normally when starting out a character, I would either go get captured by some group of slavers, or I would just flat out start with a slave start, because that makes everything so much easier. You can train a lot of extremely important skills, mainly toughness, which is of incredible importance. You can get a little bit of combat training in. You get free food, although just enough to survive, not enough to actually get much done. You can train all of the stealth type skills to various limited extents. And you can even get in a little bit of combat training, although usually not enough to matter. Largely because you're more interested in getting your ass kicked than actually getting any damage done. We might have to run. We do indeed have to run. Ooh, we got shot in the head. It hurt a lot. Okay. We are out of repair supplies. We're definitely going to have to go. Wait. He just defeated somebody. Okay, I think we can get a hold of that if we can lure the iron spider away. Okay, this guy's down. Yes. Okay, now run away. The good news is I now have a skeleton repair kit, although it's somewhat used. The better news is another skeleton's about to get his ass kicked and we can loot him too. And we got a fragment axe that is mid-grade salvage quality, which is not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Getting a little bit of free robotics training. We're up to level 8, although due to our injuries and our general lack of an arm, we're down quite a bit from that. We have an effective skill of 5. Okay. This idiot may or may not be back on his feet soon. He's currently playing dead like a smart little robot. That does mean it's going to be harder. Okay, he's going to be down permanently soon. KO point is negative 36 and he's almost there already. So... oh no, wait, no, he's actually gaining... he's repairing himself. No, he isn't. He's just straight up healing. It's playing the sound like he's repairing himself, but he's not. Well, I don't want to run over there. Because if I do, then the Iron Spider will leave. Go ahead and put our armored pants on. If we sneak right now, we have effective sneak level 4. Purely because of these pants. Yeah. They completely destroy our stealth. Okay, actually, you know what? Go wake the Iron Spider. These were a terrible idea. We need to lighten ourselves out. Okay, Iron Spider, please come back over here to this guy. I will see if I can get him off the ground for you before he gets too healed up. Give me that. Alright, we were able to loot him without having to bother with the Iron Spider's help. So let's just book it. Black Desert City, I think. The good news is we now have skeleton repair kit, a full one and a partial one. We have a fragment axe that we can sell. Probably sell both of them, honestly. They're not high quality. They're kind of mediocre. More importantly, they add too much weight to us right now. Black Desert City, where are you at? Not that way, that's where it's at. Okay, so we never did unlock that chest. We could sell the Ancient Science book. That's probably a terrible idea, just in case we ever want to use it. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm never going to build a base with this character. Or do high-level research. Worth 5,000. Oops, I didn't want to sell that. I'll just buy that back, please. Sell those. I am going to keep the armor. I will sell that. Okay, thief arm left. There's a thief arm right. Another thief arm right. Thief arm left, specialist grade, 19,000. We can afford that. See if we can find a masterwork one, see how much that's going to cost. Thief arm left, masterwork, 25,000. We're not actually that far off from that. This is only worth 2,000 to sell. 25,600. 22,4. This is 2,8. I don't think we'd have enough. We could probably sell a skeleton repair kit and get there. What's the difference between these two? 18% bonus versus 25% bonus. That would be the best possible arm we could get. Alright. Ta-da! Best in slot arm for non-combat purposes. For combat purposes, it's not bad either if we were going to use a katana or something. And we still have a full high-quality skeleton repair kit. Lockpicking is 28 with our new arm. We should actually be able to use all 28 of those 28 points. So that's really nice. Nighttime again. Just about midnight, so we should be able to bust into the workshop pretty easily. Great. Just say, why is my sneak off? %6 chance to pick this lock. 36 lock picking. We have 28 plus 25%, which means effective level 35. Although this says 36. I'm not sure which is right. When you hover, it says 35 total, and when you look at the number here, it says 36. I'm going to assume that this 36 is possibly right. But our greatly enhanced lockpicking is definitely going to help here. But anyway. So we're doing pretty well on skills we need for looting places without having too much trouble. The problem is we're not doing well at all. Ooh. LR series left arm. That's pretty sweet. If we're going to try unarmed, that's amazing. All the skeleton repair kits we'll ever need for quite a while. Generator core, which sells pretty well. CPU unit, which sells pretty well. Fortunately, that removes 21 of our stealth points. We're probably going to want to book it, like, now. And go sell a bunch of this shit. Okay, we were not directly detected. Okay. Got all the loot we can get. Most of it's not worth that much. But we might as well grab it anyway. And back we go to Black Desert City. We'll sell this crap. And then we're going to go see if we can find the ancient armory that I think is around here somewhere. I think it's up here somewhere. Or maybe that's the building that's full of bazillions of skeletons that will follow whoever opens the door. Which, if we find that place, we are not going inside, by the way. It sounds great. Oh yeah, you get a whole bunch of skeletons who follow you around and kill your enemies. Well, yes, about that. They will kill anything. Almost. That's 12,000. Do I want a specialist KLR series arm? No. A heavy lifter? Masterwork arm? Maybe. Like, this is pretty sweet. Strength bonus, unarmed damage bonus. Value 25,000. We can't quite afford it. We could sell a thing and buy it, but I don't think we're going to bother. Because I need to get some skills before it's worth buying arms. Okay. So, let's head out to the north, and let's see what we can find. We're looking for ruins. Preferably ruins that are full of exciting things that don't want to kill us. Okay, there's a something over here. An armory. Okay. Welcome to the armory. There's a robot sentry spider in the back there. The Second Empire. Which the Second Empire is the... well, they explain a little bit of Kenshi lore. Which we encountered the last time I played this game. The First Empire was a human empire. They built all kinds of amazing things, yada yada yada. Including the skeletons. Then something happened to the First Empire. And the Second Empire was made up of a bunch of skeletons that survived the fall of the First Empire. And the humans didn't appreciate that. So they rebelled and destroyed the Second Empire. And then what's left now is remnants of the war between the Second Empire and the humans, basically. And the last remnants of the Second Empire are down here in the Ashlands, where the Emperor of said Second Empire hangs out to this very day. Although he has gone slightly insane over the years. Mark III Guardless Katana. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I'll take that book. A couple more of them. Bit of fabric. We can probably use that to do something useful. That one wasn't a very high level lock. Masterwork grade white plate jacket. Okay. That's quite nice. Drop counter that doesn't have anything in it. Bit of money. Mark II plank. Not a fragment axe, but close enough. Mark I spiked club. We're at heavily encumbered at this point, which drops our stealth down to 22. Ow. We're probably going to have to run for it soon. I don't want to go anywhere where that guy can see us when we're heavily encumbered. Let's try going upstairs and seeing if there's anybody up there. If there is, we're going to have to book it. Oh yeah, there's people up here. Okay. Well, screw that noise. Okay, security spiders, if I can drag you outside. Do you think he would fight? Oh shit, we're too heavily encumbered. Let's rearrange our inventory a little bit here. We're still heavily encumbered, damn it. See if cramming more stuff into the backpack works. Okay, I think we're faster than security spiders now. Just. That was definitely a case of emergency stuff it in the backpack and run. We'll see if we can sneak out around the security spiders and get back into the building now that they're both outside. Because if we can close the building up behind us, we'll be pretty set. No, don't come this way. Dumbags. Although... it's like they can't see until you're within a certain distance of the building, then they suddenly can see you. Yeah, look at that. Bastards. I should be totally invisible from where you're at. Close the doors. Ta-da! We are inside. Security spiders are outside. Okay, those are armor plate storages. I don't care about those. Other storage, don't care. Rum barrels, don't care. A topper. Not a very high quality one, but hey, you never know. Probably worth taking. Bit of copper, don't care. Nothing of any use in there. Electrical component, don't care. We've got better things to sell now. And a pole arm. Okay, and what's over here? Nothing. Alright. There's a tech hunter right there. Dude, you just opened that door. Please don't. Fortunately, I can't talk to him. Hey, Mr. Tech Hunter dude. I already looted the place, sorry. I think I've got everything worth taking. Oh wait, what's this? Another guardless katana. A Mark II versus a Mark III, which you already had. Okay. My encumbrance is 61%. That is pretty far from ideal. Those bastards are over there. So if I run straight out this way, hopefully we will get away before they come after us. Okay, good. They didn't even come our direction. Alright. Back to Black Desert City to sell. That was a pretty useful run. I would like to keep that armor. That's pretty much exactly the armor we want. Or at least it's pretty good armor to keep while we're training. Really bad for stealth though, and I wish we had the samurai plate legs to go with it, but we sold those for more better things. The plank is a good quality one. I don't know if I want to go heavy weapons or not. On one hand, that would help us train our strength up. We're probably going to keep the guardless katana and the plank. Go into the skeleton bar. Okay, they don't have anything useful to sell that I need, to be clear. Didn't sell those books. We can buy them elsewhere if we need them. This guardless katana is worse than the one we have. Yeah, the other one that we have. Don't know if I want to keep these fabrics or not. Also, why is this one listed stolen and the other isn't? Whatever. Alright, we have 36,000 in the bank. We have a good amount of repair supplies. We've got armor. We've got a weapon. I think it's time to go forth and find weaklings to smack around. To be clear, we are definitely a weakling as well, but... maybe I should say other weaklings to smack around. So it's probably a good idea to go into the desert. We'll go over by Stoke to start. So off we go to UC territory. Also, all that... have you ever noticed any of the guys talking to each other and stuff when we were there? Those are all vanilla conversations. However, in vanilla, they only ever play once. The first time you visit everywhere, someplace, there's a bunch of conversations in the bars, and occasionally there'll be a conversation when something happens between two other individuals. But those all happen once. And once they trigger, they never trigger again. However, I have a mod that makes them so they can be re-triggered. And that is really nice. Because if you missed the conversation the first time around, you have a way to see it. Other than, I think there's a, well, not there, obviously. You can go check dialogue and see people talk. But, yeah. It makes the world seem a little bit more alive when people are actually talking to each other when you walk past. Even if they always say the same old things. Okay. I think that over there, you can just see those buildings way over there. I think that's a border outpost of the Holy Empire. This is Tengu's Vault, which I discovered after the last run. Or was it during the last run? Like, oh, Tengu's Vault, we should definitely... What in the world are Holy Nation servants doing here? We are getting our ass kicked. I am not going to be able to fight Holy Nation paladins. Let's lighten up a little. We're way outside of Holy Nation territory. What in the hell are they doing here? Anyway. Once upon a time, I thought Tengu's Vault might be something that I could raid for cool supplies. Fortunately, it is not. It's instead a UC prison. Yeah, I got knocked out. Actually, I got knocked out really hard. Hopefully we can get back up on our feet. I don't know if we'll be able to. Yeah, room recovery coma. And this has to get up to 0 before we can get up. No, I don't have any food on me, and if you take my stuff, I'm going to kick your ass. Or at least I'll think about it. Really hard, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get up in time to do anything. There's a small chance he might heal faster than we lose health, but I don't know. 25 is pretty deeply into the hole. If not, we'll have to load a previous save. But what in the world are Holy Nation Paladins doing way down here? They were over here by the Black Desert. Holy Nation territory doesn't start till way up here. Must have been a war party or something. But even then, where were they going? There's like nothing you see down this way. It's all over here. Unless they were going to Tengu's Vault. Which doesn't seem likely. This is the principal #1 problem. Well, probably the only problem, actually, with playing a single character. If you get downed, there is nobody to rescue you. If you play 2 guys, then you have double the chance that one of them will be able to... Yeah, okay, we're not getting up. There's double the chance that you'll be able to get up from an injury. Okay, what do we have in our inventory? Alright, we had just left... it was just before we left to go travel, I think. Yeah, because we're fully armed and armored. What we had before we left. Alright, let's go back same way. But anyway, if you have 2 guys, you have double the chance that one of them will be injured lightly enough that he'll be able to get up and repair or otherwise get on their feet the other one. It's pretty hard to have your characters die, assuming that you have enough of them. Because it's pretty easy to apply at least a little bit of medical and stabilize somebody. However, Yeah. With one character, your chance of just losing your character to any given fight is way higher. Because you end up in a recovery coma, there's nobody to patch you up. And if you're a skeleton and end up in a recovery coma, your chances of getting patched up are even lower. Because if you're a normal human, at least somebody might try to take you, enslave you or something, and then they will patch you up first. Usually. But skeletons, if you're down and you're not going to get up on your own, you just gotta reload. Small issue, which is going to make our toughness training exponentially more difficult than it would otherwise be. But at least we got lots of medical supplies. Our robotics skill's not too hot though, so we'll run through them pretty quickly. Okay, what are you? Cloud ninjas. Yeah, no thank you. Let's just lighten up our load. Get the hell out of here. Fortunately, they're still hitting us. Let's go to Tengu's vault. Hopefully we can get rescued. Actually, wait. This guy's way tougher than us. Have we even hit him once? Okay, there we got him. He is kicking our ass. Okay. This is not great. What's the KO point? Minus 20. Yeah, I think we'll pass out before we get there. Or not pass out. Yep. Damn it. Yeah. Those guys are way too high level for us. Which is deeply unfortunate. Here. Why don't we rearrange our inventory before we get into trouble? That should result in slightly faster running throughout. Unfortunately, we're not going to get strength training this way, but hopefully we can get at least a little bit of athletics. Here's our athletics XP. There, 127% athletics XP. You have 14% encumbrance. Not too bad. We can't move that sword out of that inventory. Well, we could, I guess, if we moved these down. Is it worth it, though? How much does this weigh? 1 kilo? That gets us 12 encumbrance. 131% athletics. That gives us about 3% more athletics. Okay, that's not worth it. We've gained 1 mile per hour run speed. Keep our eye out for suspiciously placed groups of troublemakers. Now what we're out here looking for is not that. Actually, screw it. Let's see how badly a skimmer kills us. Very badly, that's how badly. The good news is we'll be back up on our feet and can repair ourselves without too much trouble. That was a reasonable fight. We got a good amount of toughness out of it. We can repair. And get some training in important skills like robotics. I'm not sure how much toughness we gained from that, but just standing up at the end of the battle got us 3 toughness. Okay, the UC Samurai over there. There's some outlaw swordsmen from rebel farmers. What do their skills look like? Low, that's what they look like. Hey guys. Oh hey, yeah, come on this way. I would like to drag you into the UC Samurai, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so instead let's just get our asses kicked, I guess. We're at 18 toughness already though, so that's huge. And we're downed. Okay, please stop now. Thank you. They didn't take anything of any note from us. And we're at 20 toughness. And we can heal. I'm tempted to not heal that leg, but no, we'll heal it. It's too risky to go losing legs right now. That's another thing that's way easier to do if you have multiple people. Losing a limb. You can armor yourself appropriately. And then... damn it, I don't want to fight you right now. Fine. We're actually getting hits in on him. Not very many, mind you, but some. At this point, we could stop repairing. No, it's not worth it. We'd have to get much more negative on our legs before it'd be worth trying to lose them. Screw you. We're at 25 toughness. We've gone up 5 already. Attack and defense aren't great. Strength is up to 5 already, which is pretty notable. How are we doing on medical supplies? We're down half for repair kit, so we got a long ways to go before we have serious trouble. Who knew that attacking or being attacked by sand skimmers would actually be a really good training method? And the best part, they seem to ignore us when we're down. I'm almost tempted to run back and buy a pair of scout legs. And then just keep getting into fights until I lose my legs. Hey guys. I could use your assistance, please. Ow. Much pain. 36 toughness. My KO point is negative 37. Okay, we might be able to get up in time. Right, negative 20 on the chest. That's gonna be the problem one right there. Okay, we'll be up in time, no problem. They just wrecked us. Okay. 36 toughness. That's pretty low. But that negative 37 health KO point is huge. The wound degeneration speed decrease is huge. Damage resistance is really good. We just need to get some actual combat skills and we'll be much better off than what we are currently. Okay, let's go ahead and... I don't have replacement legs yet. We still haven't used that full repair kit completely. Somebody got murdered over here. Don't really care about any of the things on him. Okay, 1v1 against a Strider. We've got a good hit in, he's got a good hit in. A couple good hits in. We don't have any leg armor. That's part of why we're taking so much leg damage. We're not getting many good hits in. Now is where I really wish I had those samurai leg plates. But this is exactly the kind of fight we need right now, where we can actually hit the enemy. Our strength is up to 6, our toughness is 37. Okay, we're gonna go down soon. That was a pretty chunky hit. Okay, there we go, we're down. Uh-oh. I think we'll be up in time. It'll be somewhat close, though. Well, we have 10 more points to go. Alright. Defense is getting up there a good bit. Attack is still pretty low. Strength is improving. We need to get some leg armor. Actually, here, you didn't have any leg armor, did you? No, you had some pants, though. These are all starving farmers. I doubt they had anything of any note. The outlaw swordsman guy might. He has some armor that's significantly worse than our current. We'll grab a first aid kit. Okay, there goes the theory that you can put small items in the belt slot. Oh no, they killed the dog. we just need to get one good hit on this thing. Yay, we killed it. Sort of. We'll take one of its teeth as a trophy. And because taking its teeth kills it permanently. Okay. We're in relatively good shape right now. 38 toughness isn't great, but it's somewhere. We've got an effective defense of 29, which is also not great, but it's enough that if we can run into a group of starving bandits or something. So we're starting the long, slow road to actually deserving our name. There's a slave trader caravan. We'll avoid that. My armor is too nice to get tangled up with those guys right now. There's some bounty hunters. We don't want to tangle with them either. Tech hunters. Tech hunters are nice guys. We can run past them. They won't mind. Starving vagrant. Wow, he actually didn't attack us. I guess because there's only one of them. He's probably running to meet up with his group. He probably got left behind. Okay. Let's see if we can get a skimmer off by itself and fight it. Hey you. I know I don't taste good, but it's kicking my ass pretty hard. .39 toughness. Progress is being made. This is way riskier than the slave trader method. Although that's still not a good method for this character because obvious reasons. If they take my backpack and my skeleton repair kits, I'm totally screwed. The good thing about skeletons is you don't have to wait ages for them to heal. You can just go ahead and get repaired right away. Attack that thing. We've gotten in one good hit. Go down. Pretty soon. Yep, here we go. We should be able to get up in time. 42 toughness. Make that 43 toughness because we just stood up. I'm not sure how the stand-up toughness works, whether it has to be a certain number of enemies in the area for it to really give a good bonus. But anyway. We have 42 points of wear damage. 44 points of wear damage, 29 points. Okay, we're going back to Black Desert City. Because we need to get a skeleton bed and get that stuff repaired. Despite we can repair ourselves each time, but we take wear damage that is permanent until we get a skeleton bed and get fully repaired. Get a little more training in. Getting up there was probably a bad idea. But it got us to 45. Okay, no, we're fine. We're at 45 toughness now. But anyway, each time you take damage, some of it remains permanent until you get fully repaired at a skeleton repair bed. And we have accumulated quite a lot. I've accumulated quite a lot. What is my actual robotics skill? 35, but we're working in darkness, so it's halved. Okay, off to Black Desert City. Attempt to avoid the worst of our problems for now. Don't really need to continue gaining experience for a little bit. I would quite like to buy a pair of legs while we're here and see if I can arrange to lose my current ones. Scout legs are probably the choice. That'll greatly hurt my, what do you call it? Why is my run speed low? Encumbrance, okay. That'll greatly hurt my stealth possibilities, but if I'm wearing armor, I don't have stealth possibilities anyway. I don't know. It would greatly increase my speed if I get a pair of Masterwork scout legs. I probably don't have the money for it yet, though. I have a good amount of money, but that's more like I don't have to worry about paying to get healed type money, not I can buy a particularly extravagant set of replacement limbs type money. For that I need to loot a lot more. But anyway, I need to... Another problem. The longer I play, the more problems I find with only playing a single character. None of them are insurmountable, but they're all problems. Damn ninjas. Stay away. Okay. Now, decisions. Do I... Okay, we're gonna save the game. Then we're going to engage in combat. The alternative to engaging in combat would have been to lighten our load and try to run. But this is increasing our strength and defense pretty notably. Okay, we'll be fine, I think. We should be back on our feet before our chest deteriorates too low. Our KO point is negative 44 after all. Once your toughness gets high, your chance of dying actually greatly reduces. Okay. I'm going to not heal my legs. No, that's a dumb idea. We can't afford replacement legs. Not yet. Someday. Perhaps. Although speaking of someday, it is 10:40. We should probably wrap up soon. Anyway. As a skeleton, this guy's max potential is going to be way higher than most. 51 points of wear damage, 57 points of wear damage, 33 points of wear damage, 29 on my arm, 23 on the other arm, 42 on the one leg, 52 on the other. We are beat to hell. Strength is 10, which is up a good bit from where it was, which is going to help out a lot with our blunt weapon. Or not blunt weapon, heavy weapon. Do I attack this iron spider? No, I don't. Because he'll likely stand over our body instead of wandering off when he's done. Okay, we want to go to the robotics shop so we can use the repair bed. Which I want to save just before we use it. Okay, so we have 36,000 right now. If we talk to the guy, tell him we need repair, we're still at 36,000, but he tells us it'll be 1,000 cats. We lay on the bed, paid 2,000. Indeed, we did pay 2,000. You lie. Oh well. Okay, we're repaired. This is one problem with the thief arm. It's only 145 hit points instead of the 200 we would have naturally. We'd need like a KLR series or something to get a full 200. Okay, how much would it cost for legs? Scout leg. Do you have any Masterwork scout legs? No? Okay. He does have a right specialist leg, which is 14,000. You have a left specialist leg? Doesn't look like it. I'm not going to buy anything that's not Masterwork. I could buy back my armor. It'd be 11,000. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're doing that. I need that armor. Good quality. It'll protect our poor little feet and legs. Even though we don't have the awesome legs we wanted. Our encumbrance is now 51%. Which is going to hurt a lot. Our movement run speed is now... Oh, where's run speed? 10 miles per hour. We definitely need to get our strength up to get that encumbrance down. And the best way to get the strength up is to fight with a heavy weapon. And in heavy armor. And guess what we're doing? We definitely don't have the heaviest armor available, but... Fortunately, we can't wear a helmet. Oh well. Let's load up our save from the previous time around. This is what nice walls look like. Walls built by somebody who cared what the damn walls looked like. Let's not get started on how long it took to build these walls, mind you. And how they're still not perfect. But the walls around the towns, they could look like this, or better, if they just cared and put a little bit of effort into them. And then they could come along with the terrain brush and lower the terrain a little bit right here so the walls look better. Smooth the terrain out around where the walls go a little bit to make them not be quite so janky in spots. Kind of smooth this out a little bit. It's a more gentle transition. I mean, this area was pretty gentle transitions anyway, which helped a lot. But really, The buildings are all straight. What's worse is to get the buildings all straight, I use the in-game dev tools. By default, when you place them, they don't place quite straight. They place aligned with the terrain. But you can go into the in-game dev tools and fix that and make them straight. I straightened all these buildings up with that way. Some of them I moved a little bit to make the position slightly better. I built this using just the in-game tools that are available. Sure, it's not the greatest town or anything, but it's not really supposed to be. It's a base with industry. It's not a town full of people. If I was going to actually try to build a town and fill it with NPCs, that would be a lot easier. I could just cheat everything in and... well, assuming I was willing to edit the terrain around it and stuff. Which I don't know how exactly you go about doing that with the dev tools. I don't think you can use the in-game dev tools to edit terrain. I'm not actually sure. Like this hill right here, it could definitely be cut down a little bit and make this whole wall look way better. But step one to building a good town is to realize that while it should look like the town is placed on the existing terrain, humans do not leave the terrain alone when they build. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think we will call it there for the night. Who's doing what? It looks like AF is playing Generation Zero, and so is Wasted, so I'm guessing they're playing together. Not AF, Avi. Yep, they are indeed playing together. I see a Wasted in the distance on Avi's stream. Well, let's raid Avi. Tomorrow is probably going to be some crab. And then on the weekend, we will have more, what do you call it? Damn it, what's it called? Dyson Sphere program. Which should be fun. But anyway, until then, hopefully you enjoy watching Avi shoot a... that looks like a Carl Gustav recoilless rifle. Okay. We'll go watch Avi shoot a recoilless rifle at robots. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.